A 3-1 loss in the end today. Not obviously the greatest performance and not the greatest conditions to play in either, but what were your thoughts today?
Yeah, first of all, credit to both sets of players for playing. The conditions are really, really poor. No excuses. Look, Royston were head and shoulders the better team on the day, all over the park. They were a lot better than us, and they fully deserved to win the game.
In terms of a squad update today, Max Martin, who's on loan, and Femi as well, who's on loan, they were both missing today.
Yeah.
Can you give us a bit of an insight onto that?
Yeah, Femi played on Monday night, and he took a knock, and Birmingham said that he wouldn't be available. He wasn't available to train on Thursday, and he was unavailable for the game today. And Max Martin, I know he's missed a lot. Through various reasons, he actually played on Monday, didn't he? And then he was unavailable to train on Thursday and unavailable to play in the game today. But obviously they're lone players anyway, so that can be quite difficult with loans. But so they were the two that had the squad today.
So talking of the squad, you added 2 today, both midfielders, both 28 as well, I believe, with a bit of experience. They both managed to get on the pitch as well. What are your thoughts on those two? And presumably it's because they had that bit of know-how and experience.
Yeah, I think one of the things that we'd said and we'd noticed, obviously we've been in the building a week and it's a very young side, so we just want to add a little bit of a little bit of know-how, a little bit of experience to deal with situations like today. Really, obviously Callum's had a few number of injuries, so he's been coming back from injuries, and Ryan Inman's been at Arborough. And I thought Ryan did quite well when he came on, and Callum showed some good things, but we didn't pass the ball well enough today. I think really disappointing. As a former defender, the last thing I want is to concede from set plays, and what we do, everybody has their roles and responsibilities, so everybody in the dressing room knows what their role is and who they're marking from set plays. And sadly for the first goal, the lad's got a free header and he was unmarked, and obviously there was a player that was supposed to be marking him and he just decided he didn't have to do it, so we went 1-0 down. And then obviously the second one, again a set play, they've played a short and ball into the box. We haven't gone out and saw the danger. It was everybody I think in the ground could see that we were going to do a short, and we were very static and passive, and we didn't go and put any pressure on before you're 2-0 down. And I think what we did do, we then conceded a poor third goal, then we have a bit of a go for the last 15 minutes. It's really easy to do that when you're 3-0 down, and we showed a little bit and pulled the goal back, and I think we had one off the line. But overall it was really poor performance today, and again I think highlights there's a lot of work that needs to be done, but that's fine. Look, we're looking forward to the challenge, and and hopefully we can put a few smiles on people's faces and put this right today, because it was really disappointing all that.
So moving on to Spalding, you've got a week, and which means 2 important training sessions, I imagine, to get your message across.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to see next week in comparison to today?
Against Spalding, really difficult game. I think they bought 2 players for 60 grand 2 weeks ago from Peterborough Sports. They've bid a number of, I think they've got 2 bids for 2 St Ives players at the moment, and they're very cash rich, a very wealthy chairman, and they're in a full position. That's going to be, that they signed Liam Moore a couple of weeks ago, captain Reading, in the Championship. So, it's honestly, it's just a different world to us. But hopefully we can improve on today. I think we need a reaction. Hopefully we can get a couple more in the building, which we need to give the boys a little bit of help. And it'll be a real tough game next week. So the league positions are very false, but hopefully again we can react and give a good account of ourselves and get some points on the board.